Welcome to The Basement Dweller with your host, Jacob Santoro, a.k.a. your favorite man-child.
And Robert. Oh, fuck. I didn't do the intro.
Play the intro. Do you want to...
No, it's okay.
Are you getting tired of the intro music?
You know, only because you're essentially here every other episode. I almost feel like it's unbecoming of me to just say it's my podcast now.
I mean, you did start it.
Yeah. What about like episode 500 when I'm like, I made this podcast, but you've been on like 489 of them?
Yeah, and secretly I own like 51% of the shares.
That's what Christian said. And he was like talking, he's like, have you trademarked it yet? I was like, oh, I don't want to talk about that. People are going to steal my podcast.
Hell yeah, dude. I already have the name and fucking...
Damn.
Just waiting, dude. The Basement Dweller with me.
With Robert. it's my music, but it's like star or with your host, Robert Fowler.
Yeah. Just dub over it with me.
AKA not Jacob. Bow bow da dan. It's like the music.
Yeah, dude. Here comes the best host you've ever heard.
Welcome to
This was just your excuse to play the intro.
Basement Dweller
I don't know, like
with your host,
Robert Fowler. Yeah, just like that, dude.
Me. I don't even introduce myself.
You were on last episode too.
Oh, was that the me and Allie one?
Mm-mm.
Or was that me and
Jesse?
Jesse, yeah.
Yeah. You know how many people I got like to ask me if he said the N-word on the podcast?
Who, me?
No, Jesse.
Oh.
Because he was telling that story about how when he was in the Navy, like he had a specific group of like 3 black friends who would like just question his drinking abilities.
Oh.
And then he like just dropped it with like the A, but like I tried to make it subtle by getting rid of it. And everyone was like, what did he say there? It's like, oh, fuck. I mean, I know he didn't mean anything by it, but I was like, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
I mean,
think he said it twice in the podcast, which I'm not trying to like bash him for that. I was just like, oh, man, he's going in right now.
No, I mean, I'm for it. I thought it was a hilarious story, so I'm a little sad that got cut.
I'm so bad at that. I always tell myself I'm not going to cut anything, but I do all the time. All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
How like, is that why editing takes you so long?
Like a combined, like 5 minutes of content out of like an hour and a half.
I mean,
It's usually like dead silences.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so it's like sometimes like I'll have some people on like and again, nothing against him, but like Tyler was my first episode, and I think we were just kind of like you could tell I was nervous, and I think that I don't really want to say he was nervous, but like he was in like deep thought, and so yeah, there would be times where it was like
He was just sitting there collecting himself.
like yeah, so it's like I had to remove about 6 minutes of like dead silence on that episode.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. But I mean, at least that's all you have to look for as far as removing shit for the most part.
Yeah, but you know what's a good feeling too is I have like 53 subscribers on YouTube, but I've got like 4 or 5 people today that hit me up like, where's the episode?
Hell yeah.
It made me feel good.
Was it all just like homies?
Yeah.
That's still.
If it was like strangers.
That would be cool, dude. You just
Who
get
the
DMs from fucking weirdos.
From weird, just like I literally am alive because of your podcast.
That's all you need, dude. Save one life and then quit the podcast.
I have
That's
what
all I
was
had
the
to
guy?
do.
What was the guy that fucking shot John Lennon?
I don't know, a hero. Well, I don't.
Well, like I just have one of those. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just like everything that you're doing on the podcast is like what I want to do. He just shoots me dead.
That would rock, dude.
Dude. So we just got back from Utah. So that's why we haven't done episode. This is 11? Yeah, 11 because we just did 10 and then we delayed again for a week.
Oh yeah, because you left.
I left again, dude. June was such a month. We went to Vegas, then we went to Utah to see my dad.
I never even asked you how Vegas was, dude.
Yeah,
I feel
dude,
like
we talked about it a little bit. There was really nothing to talk about. We just went to go hang out with Art, and then
Ellie got too drunk, right?
yeah, and Allie got way too drunk.
Oh my God, you got too drunk too.
I maintained though is the difference is that I was ready to go.
No, you just fucking hold everything in, and then you just feel gross all day.
You do got a
That
lot
is
of room
true,
to
dude.
hold that alcohol.
That is my signature move. Is I just pretend that I'm better than everybody. Like at 8 a.m, I'm like, well, "What's up, dude? I'm good." But come around like noon, I'm like, "You guys, my tummy, I don't feel good." Yeah, I ruined our fucking outing in Utah because I felt so sick. We went to like this like ski resort, but without the snow. So they had like roller coasters and shit like that. Like,
Wait, how is it without the? Oh, because it's summer.
yeah, it's summer.
I'm stupid. Sorry.
Stupid. And it was expensive, dude. It was like $55 a ticket,
Jesus.
and we rode like 3 rides.
What are the rides? Just like
Well, they were like makeshift like slides and fucking like there was this really cool steel roller coaster.
was it just the ski lift?
So, oh yeah, well I couldn't do that one because someone.
Was too fat. No.
I told you that you could do it.
She was too scared to ride the ski lift.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to walk up this fucking hill, and all my family is like, "What are you guys doing?" And we're like, "I can't go up there. I'm supporting my girlfriend."
All right, hey dude, I'm sorry. That I'll just do those 2 right off the bat,
Yeah,
and I'm done with the fat.
dude,
jokes.
it's been 6 minutes.
I
You done 2 fat jokes. No, dude, the worst part, honestly, was the getting home. So we had to get up at like 4 a.m. to catch our flight because I always fly standby because of my dad. And do you know how standby works?
Yeah, me and mom had to fly to Utah on standby.
So like, yeah, if you don't get in, you're fucked. You just gotta wait for the next one.
Yeah.
So we always have to just do the first one. You know what I mean? Just because And so we got there at like 5:15, and our flight didn't take off for another hour. And it's like, I've been traveling during COVID, and I almost felt like I had like private jets because there's like all the seats open. Now it's just no such thing. Like we barely got on the flight, and the TSA line alone took us almost 40 minutes.
Jesus.
Like people were fucking packed in this fucking TSA. There was we saw a lady who tried to be fucking smooth, and she tried to cut the TSA line, and this lady who looked like fucking what is her name? She's that comedian. She's that lesbian comedian that had breast cancer. Something like Tay.
Tig Notaro?
Yeah, Tig Notaro.
Okay.
She looked just like Tig Notaro, and she kind of sounded like her. She was just like, "What are you doing? Like, get out of the line." And the lady was like, "I can't speak English." And the lady was just like, "Do you understand how everyone's upset with you right now?" Like, she made her feel bad. She scolded her like a parent. And I was like, "Yeah, good, fuck her." Like, but she tried cutting the line. It was really funny.
Yeah, that rocks.
But we made it just in time there. And then they pretended to like, oh, there was a gate change. So my fat ass had to run through the fucking airport to get to this stupid gate. We barely got on. But bro, so we didn't go from Utah to Arizona. We went from Utah to Vegas and then Arizona. What a fucking, I've never had. So that's
Why did you do that?
because that's just how some standby works. Like you just like, there's no connecting flights right now until like.
So they just send you to a different state?
Yeah, that happens all the time. Like I remember one time when I was going to California, I went from here all the way to fucking Santa Cruz, like by San Francisco, and then back down to LA.
What?
Yeah, that's just how it works sometimes.
Wait, so they put you in California and then just into a different part of California?
Yeah, like that's how. Like okay, it's like you remember like those like commercials like for like what is it called, like Orbitz?
That sounds like it sucks. Why couldn't they just take you to LA?
Do you remember like those commercials where like you would see like fucking William Shatner and he was like on like Trivago?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so like they have like plane tickets that are like super discounted, but that's really essentially the catch. Is like I think Kyle Kinane did a joke like that, like how it works, where it's just like, what the fuck was that?
Was that outside?
Oh shit!
Is something popping off?
No, we just have a bunch of assholes that live here with fucking fast cars, so they just like to zoom around the. No, anyways, but like he made like a joke that was like he was like, "Oh, I'm trying to go from LA to Denver," and it's like, "Oh, you could do that. You just have to go to fucking Portland 19 times first." And then like, yeah, that's just how it works. But anyways, so we got to Vegas. It was the most packed I've ever seen an airport in my life, and I'm talking like even before COVID. It was so crazy, and we had an hour to kill on the flight. So Allie was hungry, so we got a sandwich and some coffee. Oh, dude, and this fucking shit. We were in the line, and a fucking pilot was like, "Excuse me, guys, do you mind if I can cut you?" And we both were just like, yeah, man, whatever. And these two fucking desperate housewives in front of us were like chatting them up and like holding up the line, and then they're all fucking chit-chatting, and this delayed our time. I'm like, I'm trying to get on this fucking plane, and so we're tired because by now it's like 7:00 in the morning, but we've been up since 4. We get our coffee, we run to the fucking gate, and I was like, hey, we're on standby. The fucking lady. So people at the airport are like employees at the DMV. Like they just have no sympathy anymore. Like they're so dead inside from just the assholes that they have to deal with on a daily basis, you know? And I was like, hey, so I'm going to be on standby. And she goes, standby on a Monday out of Vegas? Oh, you ain't making this flight. Just like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was like, super, like awesome. And so I was like, but she's like, but you still get to wait. If no one shows up, you know, you take their seats. So I was just like, well, that's great. So I'm just sitting there in pure anxiety. And I'm like, okay, well, it looks like people aren't showing up. And literally as soon as I thought that, like, people just start fucking piling on this plane. And I'm like, I don't think we're going to make it on here. I told her, I was like, I don't think we're going to make it on here. So I walked to the desk and I was like, hey, out of curiosity, what would be the next flight that we could get out of here in Vegas? She goes, well, the 10 a.m. and the 1 p.m. are completely booked. So the next one that's looking pretty good is 7:30 p.m.
Tomorrow?
Like, no, the same day, but like 12
okay.
hours later. So we were about to be stuck in Utah or Vegas for 12 fucking hours off of like no sleep. And lo and behold, fucking 2 people didn't show up and we got to get on that plane. It was so packed. It was fucking crazy. But the lady was just like, trying to get out of here on a Monday?
Did you make any like prayers or rituals that caused those 2 people to not show up? Did you kill them inadvertently?
I think I really did. Like I have a tab right now open with God.
Nice.
Like I think I've sold my soul. Like I
for flights out of Vegas.
that was one. I think I started that tab when I was like 10 years old. I was just like, God, if you just let me beat this speed trial on SSX Tricky, like I will devote my life to you.
Damn, dude, you sold your soul for a bad game.
I've
too.
sold my soul for like good grades. I've sold my soul for fucking.
How did that one work out?
I was just like, God, if you could just let me pass this test, like I'll devote my life to you. And I passed, and I was like, haha, fuck you.
Fucking got you, dude.
Yeah, dude,
bamboozled God himself.
Get you next time.
And
You
God is a man, by the way.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that argument in a long time.
Yeah.
When's the last time you heard that argument?
I don't know, man. I just think that's hilarious to say. Because I don't know either way.
I
But
think the last time I heard that fucking debate was on the movie Year One, where it was like where they're talking about, I was like, well, maybe God in His infinite wisdom told me to do this, and she's like, why are we assuming God's a man? And Jack Black's like, I don't know how to respond to that.
dude, that movie's on like HBO Max or something.
No, it's on
or Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah, I want to watch it. It's been a while.
It's a great movie.
Kyle Gass as the eunuch is really good.
Yeah.
I wish I had an extra pair of balls in a little bag.
He doesn't have an extra pair of balls. That's his balls.
No, I know, but I wish I had extra ones just in a little
Like
bag.
a lucky rabbit's foot, but some dude's testicles.
I like to think they'd be mine, and I just grew them back.
Like a plant. Like Groot.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I am balls.
I am balls. That'd be fucking wild. Like if we could just. Do you think if we could like regenerate limbs like a lizard? Do you think out of just curiosity's sake you would just try to fucking backyard surgery your arm off?
No, I would chop my penis off.
You wouldn't do that.
Yeah, to attempt to grow like a longer one. What if it could, what if it came back long as shit, dude?
See, there's something that sounds gross about a long penis. I feel like there's something different, but there's a difference between a long penis and a big penis. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, like it would, the girth would match the length, but
would it?
yeah. Hopefully.
Like if you're talking like a lizard's tail, it absolutely wouldn't. Like what? If,
would
like,
it grow back exactly the same?
like
or-
what if you just cut your dick off and like after a few times it just looks like one of those fucking foot-long Charleston shoes? Like,
What if you cut it off and it ended up looking like a Toblerone at one point? Would you keep that?
so- Do you remember on The Boys how there was like a guy that was just like whoring himself out to like fucking sadomasochists?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Like he's like at the motel rooms and he's like, yeah, just cut my fucking arm off, dude. Like whatever.
Yeah, dude, that shit rocks.
I would do that.
That's exactly what I would do if I had that power.
Okay, Homelander aside, who do you think like whose power would you want from like The Boys?
Does it have to be strictly
Just
the show, or,
in the canon of
or
the
can I do the comic too?
Yeah, you
Because
do
I
the
read all
comic.
the comics, dude, and fucking, I don't know, man. I think maybe Homelander would be
Well, yeah, that's
the obvious choice, but maybe what's his name? The guy that got the bomb up his ass.
the invisible guy?
Yeah,
That would rock.
That would be really
honestly,
cool.
dude. I think Ali and I were talking about like, I would like to think that I'm a good person, and this was something that I was talking about with Joe on episode 6. I think we were talking about just kind of like the duality of like you want to think you're a good person, but like given the resources, you just might not be. And like my example was like when I was obsessively playing Magic, I just wish I had fucking like Professor X abilities, so I could just be like, you're going to give me all of these cards right now, and I'm going to walk out the door. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be sweet.
So you would just use your psychic abilities to
For-
steal people's cards?
Yeah.
That would be
Not
cool.
steal people's, like, but steal the stores.
Well, yeah, well, that's still people.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because what do you get? Like, I guess maybe you could convince Walmart to give you the cards, too.
Well, no, yeah. Well, first of all, I steal from Walmart without superpowers because fuck Walmart.
Yeah,
First
that's
of all.
true.
Yeah, dude. I've fucking been doing that since fucking 04, my man.
That's facts.
I've been stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards from Target since before I could fucking say the word fuck, dude. Like,
Base.
I remember my buddy Nick and I, old One Eye, he had a glass eye. I think I told you about this guy before. No?
Maybe.
Oh, well, like our whole pastime of friendship was literally like after school, I would just go home and lie to my dad about homework. And then I would just go to his house. We'd ride our bikes to like our local Target. And then we would just steal Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And then I would sell them like to kids.
For a markup, would you make some profit?
No, not really. I mean, no fucking, I don't even remember. What is a starter deck like $15? I would sell it for like $10.
Wow.
Yeah. And then like when the Yu-Gi-Oh movie came out, remember that? Then you got like the little promo cards.
Yeah.
My friend and I, because they had him at the box off, like, or not the box off, like the little ticket ripper guy.
Yeah.
My friend would literally fucking shice this dude. Like, he would distract him with asking him a question. I'd come back and like steal like a handful of them.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then I would just go around my school and sell them.
That's
yeah.
pretty sweet. I had one of those movie cards
Mm-hmm.
and then got it on DVD, and I think that came with a card too.
You know, I played the game for a little bit, but I never got into it. I loved the show, dude. Like that, like the original Yu-Gi-Oh show and GX, where he's in the high school.
I never got into GX,
Oh,
but the,
dude, that shit was so cool.
the OG one was fucking sweet.
Yeah, I liked. I always liked how like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the TV show, like they were so based, like it almost was like they made up the rules because like the rules weren't on there. It was just like a picture with like the fucking attack and defense points.
Yeah, and it was just like hieroglyphics.
Did you
on
know?
the fucking card.
Did you know? But that was the original intended purpose of Yu-Gi-Oh. If you look at the original set, there's only 2 or 3 cards, like creature cards that had abilities. If you look at all the original like OG ones that you remember from your childhood, none of those creatures had abilities. They just had attack and defense. And they had to change it because when you think about it, there was no like of the special summons and shit. You could literally just play cards. So it's like, why would I not just play
Yeah.
Nothing But Blue Eyes? Because it's bigger than everything else. Like, what am I gonna play for fucking flavor? Like, I'm gonna play this little bitch. Like,
Original Yu-Gi-Oh was broken.
yeah, it was really broken. I mean, the game was broken for a long time, but I never got into it. I think it's because like the kids who got really into it were super elitist, and they were just like weebs, and I would just make fun of them.
I had one of those dual discs, dude. That was the
Oh,
coolest
come
part
on,
of it.
baby! I absolutely had it. I was playing Magic with the dual disc.
Yeah, that
dude.
shit
Like,
was awesome.
Yeah, dude, that shit rocked. If you think I didn't walk around Arrowhead Mall in that fucking dual disc
I
as a
had
kid,
no idea how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, and I had a full deck that I would just throw in the dual disc.
yeah, and
put
you would,
it on,
yeah, you would
and
like
just
be,
start fucking.
yeah, you'd be in the mirror just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally just playing the cards face down.
And then your mom's like, "You ready for school?" You're like, "I'm almost done." How old were you when you started jerking off?
11.
Do you remember the first time you jerked off?
Yeah.
What was it to?
It was a hand job video. That's how I discovered jerking off.
Really?
Was because I had.
So you've been watching porn since literally day one.
I mean, basically.
Wow.
Because I had I want to say it was Wizard magazine, and they had an advertisement for like a calendar with a bunch of fucking babes on it, but they made the mistake of like naming these bitches.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, it's time to hit up the fucking computer, dude. Google machine this shit.
Did you know what incognito was back then?
No.
Yeah, dude. Dude, for a fact, I know for sure. Like, I totally, like, and I used to think that I was so fucking smooth. Like, I know my dad went into fucking Google and just saw big boobs. Like,
Yeah, for sure. I would, because I lived like 2 minutes away from the elementary school I lived at.
Yeah.
Or I went to.
Right.
And, like, I would get ready for school in the morning, and it was so early. I was like, I can just walk to school. I'll just fucking look at boobs real quick for a few minutes, and then I'll go to school.
like a junkie, dude.
Because like Dad worked nights, and he would come home like as I was leaving for school. So I was like, I'll just look at tits till Dad comes home.
Bro, that's
and
so
then I'll
fucking
leave, then I'll
sweet.
leave for fucking school.
I remember I experienced my first pop-up like epidemic with porn. Like, my dad literally was jiggling the keys, and I was just like trying to click out of everything. I was like, oh fuck, because our computer was literally in the hallway like of our house. So I was like, shit.
Yeah, no, Sam. Our family computer was like in the fucking living
The
room.
only thing that was on that computer other than my dad's work stuff was like anime, like music videos that people made on YouTube and pornography.
There was a certain point where I was on YouTube a lot, and I know for sure my dad had been watching porn because I typed in "you" into the search bar, and it hit me
That
straight
rocks.
with "you" porn, and I was like, oh shit, that's not me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I caught my dad one time. I mean, I don't remember seeing my dad, but like, so the way that like our house was set up was that like where the rooms were, you literally had one long hallway of like 3 rooms, and then like in the middle of the hallway was a doorway to like the living room. And my room was on the left side of the hallway, so I would like walk up the hallway, and like sometimes it like, cuz I just was that kid, I just couldn't sleep. So like I would just like watch what my parents were watching on TV, but like secretly behind the corner like a little fucking gremlin, you know? Like, and I would just like watch CNN or fucking, and one time I went out there and there was just some ladies just fucking like rubbing oil on each other's boobies, and I was just like
on the big screen?
yeah, my man's had it, and we had one of those big plasma screens, like the old ones where like they're fucking like 55 inches, but they're like 6 feet long, like wide.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they had all this shit in the back. And like, yeah, I just remember like looking at that, but I got so scared, like I was so overwhelmed with like seeing like a woman's boob that like it like really frightened me. I didn't start jerking off until after someone like touched me in high school.
Dude, the first time I like actually jerked off, it was like, how did that happen? The first time I actually jerked off, it was fucking traumatic, dude, because I didn't know I was gonna come.
Yeah.
Like I had no fucking clue what
Dude,
that was.
I mean, either.
And I was 11, dude. So
Yeah.
like I said, I watched that video and I didn't finish it. I was just like, oh shit, like I could do that probably, and
By myself.
Yeah. And then I went to the bathroom and started doing that. I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. And then I came and like, dude, like fear, like real,
And your stomach hurts.
like real fear. I was
yeah.
like, what the fuck
Yeah, dude.
just happened to me? I went to school like shook as fuck
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, and like your fucking belly hurts like you've never fucking jizzed before.
not
like
talking to
and
anybody.
it's so much, bro. Like it's like I the first time I ever fucking literally ejaculated was I got a fucking hand job from my freshman year girlfriend, and we were at a park, and I was literally like, it was like a movie. I was like, something's happening, like, and it was so much, and like it literally was a joke amongst me and like my girlfriend at the time was just like, what's up, jizz pants? Like, dude, they fucking like so fucking gross, and like
Something's happening.
for real, dude. Like, it was so scary. Well, because I had parents that were really just like good at making sure I wasn't having babies in high school. and they just really like put the fear of Jesus in me to like not do any of that stuff. So like when I had a girlfriend that was just like, yeah, fuck that, like let's just do it. You know, I'm just like, oh, what? Like,
Yeah.
it was fucking crazy, dude. Like, it was the first time that I ever felt pure ecstasy, but followed by like immediate,
just, like,
immediate disdain for myself.
the
like,
worst pit in your stomach.
yeah, dude, and you feel sick all day. Like, I think the day after, like, I didn't want to go to school because I thought I just got like the flu.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, dude, once you get over that hump, every day.
No, yeah,
Like-
literally, it happens once. Like it's just that one time, and it's
First
scary.
time's free, dude.
And then you don't die, and you're like, "What if I did it again?"
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Oh fuck, I'm doing this a lot."
That's
now.
what me and Allie were talking about, like, because I'm such a nerd, and like I didn't start jerking off till I was in high school already, and she was just like, "Oh, bro," like I remember we were watching this show. What's that show called? It was like it's called Pen 15, but it's like spelled like penis, but they put, you know what I
yeah.
mean? You ever heard of that show on Hulu?
Yeah.
Such a good show. It's so funny, but it's like these two girls. Like one of the episodes is just about discovering your body, and she just can't stop jerking off. Like, and I'm just like, dude, seriously.
It'd be like that, dude.
like just I mean, like, and it gets sick. Like you're in a cross country drive with your family, and you're like, what if I just found a way to like jerk off right now?
Oh, dude, I literally jerked off in a gas station bathroom at Blythe.
Yeah,
as a
dude.
teenager.
Dude, you're literally like a severe, like heavy dosage crack addict.
Like,
Like,
yeah, it was
in
just
high
like,
school.
there's no stopping me.
Yeah. Like you literally prayed for every single stop. Like you just go and like jerk off.
I knew I was a scumbag, and I
You know
was
what
like,
sucks is
I'm
that
not gonna not do it.
I
Though.
can't jerk off sitting, like standing. Just can't do it. Like I always have to be laying down.
I do it sitting. I don't know.
Sitting?
Yeah, I don't know
I
if
can't.
I can do it laying down.
I can't do that shit
It's
sitting.
a little too relaxed.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, it's not 4th of July yet, guys. Save them.
Are we just those white people right now? Oh, I don't know if that was fireworks or gunshots.
Oh, is it guns?
Oh, guns in my fucking my upper middle class home.
Yeah, you guys live in Chandler, dude.
Well, we live in a fucking trailer park in Chandler.
It's a nice trailer park.
I like this house. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's like we never had any issues. I've had more issues in like El Mirage than I ever did in fucking Chandler. When are you gonna move down here, bro?
I don't know, man. Soon. Mom and Dad are like legit selling the house.
You should get a house with Christian.
Man, fuck that.
Why? Why?
Sorry. I love you, Christian, but I don't want to do that.
Wow. Yeah, I don't want to do that either. I feel so bad. I mean, if I wasn't a grown up, then absolutely. But I've already done that. I already live with him, so
Yeah, I did it too, man.
that's right. I always forget that
Yeah.
you were living in that house. Yeah, you took my room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right.
Not for long.
How long did you live there?
Like, fucking not long.
Like less than a month?
No, it was around a month, though.
Wow. You just paid 1 month of rent. And got
Yeah,
the
and
fuck
I was
out?
like, actually, this fucking sucks.
Did you just move back in with mom and dad?
Yeah. Yep.
God, dude, you gotta get the fuck out of there. You really do.
No, for sure, man. I just, working sucks, dog. I hate working.
You work so far west too. That's what blows.
Well, I mean, I could get him to move me.
Oh yeah. Then fucking leave. What the fuck? I thought like yeah, of course. Like if you were gonna live like around here, it's like yeah, I wouldn't want you to drive almost an hour to work every day.
No, I'm sure that, like, because they need people on this side too, but just, like, in general, man, working fucking blows. But, like, I need money.
But yeah, we need. Yeah, I get that. See all the fucking hobbies I have, dude.
I know, man. Yeah, that's the thing, is you're just better at it. Like, you just internalize that pain.
You know, if
when
my
you go
mom
to work
listen-
anyways,
You
dude.
know, if my mom listens to this right now, she'll fucking kill me. Do you know that I've spent within how long have I been talking about Warhammer?
It's I'd say
3
like,
weeks?
yeah, just a few weeks,
About
not even a month.
About $1,000. Yeah,
That's insane, dude.
it's cool. Like I like
It is cool.
It is. It's fun. It's fun to paint all the stuff and read about it, and all that shit. I don't know. I gotta always feel like I gotta preoccupy my time with something. Like I can't. I don't know. Like it's hard for me. Like so I gave up. I essentially gave up Magic. For the most part.
That's rough, dude.
Well, I sold a bunch of like I think like the final like nail in the coffin was like I just sold so much shit, and I was just thinking like all my buddies who play it are back on the west side. Like COVID ruined it all. I mean Camacho's a homie and he comes and plays with me, but like
Dude, COVID ruined everything. We don't throw tournaments anymore.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sad about that.
I was never. I essentially gave up the video game thing, like the fighting game thing, like month 3 into trying, just because like I'm too old to become a fucking master of this game. Like,
That's a stupid thing.
That's
to think.
not. That's not though, because
It
like,
is a stupid
it's
thing.
It's not, dude. Like you see these fucking people that just will always be usurped by some fucking 17-year-old. Look at the fucking when we were playing Smash Bros. Look at the fucking.
No man.
The what are they called? The gods, dude. They just got fucking usurped by some fucking 17-year-old that wears stupid fucking glasses. What's his name? The guy that plays Captain Falcon?
The best Street Fighter players in the world right now are all over 30.
No, they're not.
I promise they are. You
Really?
can look up the rankings. Yeah, they are.
I'm just playing the wrong games. But they've been playing them since they were kids.
But it doesn't matter. But they've been amazing since they were, because they're natural legends.
Exactly. I'm not going to be a natural legend at 26.
No, but you can get good.
I guess.
You can get competent at fighting games.
I
dude.
just wish everyone would just play tabletop games like God intended, without fucking technology.
That sucks, dude.
It's just bad. I find it more fun. This is gonna be the dumbest shit I've ever said, but like the power of make believe, man, just really gets me going. Which is why I've always loved D&D, and now I love Warhammer. And
I mean, that's not stupid, man. I feel the same way about video games.
there's just something about rolling dice as opposed to pressing X on a controller that I just like more. It's just
You're just playing the wrong games, man.
that's not true. I play all the games that you play for the most part. What are you talking about? I've played the games.
You don't play the right games, though, dude.
Yes.
You haven't found games that engage you like that.
At least I'm not addicted to The Sims. Can you imagine being that fucking person?
Actually, man, I used to be that guy.
I know.
Fucking love The Sims.
I just don't get it. I don't.
I want to play Sim City again. That game rocks.
What?
I don't get why the fuck you like Warhammer so much.
It's a good point.
Yeah, fucking get him, Allie.
Like, do I sit here and shit on you for it? No.
Tell him off. Give her the mic. Jacob.
She's gonna spank my butt right now, dude.
I'm firing you.
Yeah. Are you gonna fire me? You're gonna have her be the co-host now?
Yep.
This is the Robert and Allie hour. You just come over and hang out with my girlfriend. Just kick me out of my office for every Sunday.
Hey, Jacob, get out. We need to use your recording equipment.
Hey, Jacob, stop painting. We need you to fucking get out.
Hey, fucking dweeb, go to the kitchen table.
Go roll your dice for initiative, you fucking retard.
Roll a nat retard, dude. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know, man. I have phases where like the whole Apex thing. I was playing Apex every day of my life, but then I started playing Magic again because restrictions started getting lifted, and then I got over that, and now I'm doing with this shit. And so it's like I need. I mean, and I've always been playing music, which breaks my heart that you're not. I mean,
I need to buy a guitar pick.
what?
I lost all my guitar picks.
Do you want? Is that what's stopping you from being a fucking musician? I've got 1,000.
That's part of it. It's because I'm lazy and I won't get a guitar pick. And
You've also
I'm
had
bad, dude.
You've also had the same equipment for 17 years.
yeah, dude. And I'm fucking bad.
And the strings are old and
No, the strings are new. I changed them recently.
why don't we jam?
'Cause I'm bad.
You're not bad.
I literally don't know how to play guitar anymore, dude.
That's not true. It's like riding a bike. It's like riding a bike.
Nah. I'm trash. I wish I was good at guitar, but I never took it seriously as a teenager. I just fucked around with it.
Yeah, that's me too. But like, still, I mean, that's still me.
Yeah. It just makes me sad, though.
Why?
Because I could be better. I should be better.
I don't practice every day, my friend.
No, I know. Me neither. But I felt like I should, considering like how like I bought the guitar and all the shit. Like I should be better at it.
I bought mine, and I still can't do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'm not that good either.
I don't know. It just bums me out, man.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things that's like your own anxiety that's telling you that like you can't do this.
It totally is. It totally is. I just I haven't found a way to get out of that yet.
You know why I believe in you?
No.
Because I'm a stud.
That's why.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
But you, not me.
Yeah.
But because you're a stud, buddy. You're a star. You're a big shining star.
No, yeah, I have a nice guitar too, and it never gets fucking used.
Let me have it.
No, man.
I'll give you $200 for it.
No, man.
You're never gonna use it.
No, man.
How much?
That doesn't mean you can have it.
How much would you sell that to me?
I wouldn't. I like that guitar a lot.
You like it just sitting there?
Shut up.
Yeah, fuck you. So it's
Fuck
like,
you.
play it.
Just
then.
because it's sitting there doesn't mean I have to sell it to you.
I think that's dumb logic. That's like you're like the guy whose wife called him fat one time and he bought a Bowflex and now it just sits in the office. He used it one time and it just collects dust now. Instead of being a ripped god, you just look at it all fat and gross.
I mean, you're not far off.
Now it's the gym. Now I get to waste a monthly payment on the gym.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's how a gym membership should work. Is you should just go once every 6 months when you're depressed.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's how my workout phase is.
Pay like $250 a year and you just go to the gym twice a year.
How much?
Well, it's like $20. It's like $22 a month is what I pay. So times 12.
So
Is that ba- is that-
$250 a
is
month
that-
to go twice a year?
Yeah.
That's
that was
fucking
me with
rough,
LA
dude.
Fitness charged me fucking $30 a month. So I was fucking getting charged like $360 a year to go like once a year.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I never fucking went. No, I'm not trying to. Well, I mean, of course, I would like to not be fat anymore, but that's not like the intended purpose. It's mostly just to like be active.
No, yeah, that's smart. I don't do fucking anything active. I'm lucky my job is like outside
So-
and doing
And that's
shit.
the thing is like I've been working at a desk job for 3 years, and now that I'm at home, I mean, there's days I don't even leave the fucking house. You know, so it's like there has to be some kind of outlet where like 3 times a week I can just go like it's too hot outside. That's gonna be my excuse. Is like it's too fucking hot. I don't want to go outside. So I should just be able to go to a gym and just like sit on a treadmill for 30 minutes just to do something.
Yeah.
You know, I'll
Yeah.
tell you, Utah kicked our ass, dude. All we did was just walk up inclines. Like everywhere there is so full of hills, and like it was just killing us. Like we had to stop twice up a hill.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm so out of shape, bro. Like.
That's like that happened to me climbing up Camelback one time, dude. I couldn't I threw up like halfway up and I just barely made that shit.
That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped fucking skating too. Is that like I fucking skate for 30 seconds and I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, I was doing it a lot at one point, but that is another case of my own anxiety stopping me from doing it.
We were watching Lords of Dogtown the other time we were here, you know,
Mm.
and it reminded me of this time where like someone posted like it's like that thing that always circulates Facebook like once a year that like one of our friends like shares. It's like Rodney Mullen doing his fucking shit, but like in like 1979. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like there's always those fucking boomers that are like, oh, like we paved the way for you kids. And I'm like, dude, if I today as a 240-pound 26-year-old went back in time to like Venice Beach, California, I would blow everyone's tits off
Just
with the
did an
shit.
ollie.
Yeah, literally. Like you guys literally spun, and it was like whoa, diddly-diddly-doo. You know, it's like so like.
I don't know, man. I think that shit's pretty cool still.
I guess, but I was just thinking that, like, I was just like, you fuckers, like, you did nothing. It's like if you posted a video of like the new Toyota Corolla and a caveman was like, back in my day, I made that fucking wheel. You know, like it was a wheel. You know, like it's so like that's such a stupid argument. Or like,
I mean, I guess, but it's unfair to compare something to the greatest car ever made.
I forgot that you had one of those.
Literally the fucking best car
Rolla,
of all
dude.
time.
Rolla
dude.
was amazing. She got us through some tough times, dude.
2001, dude, lasted over 300,000 miles. Are you fucking kidding me?
What a
That car was
queen,
a
dude.
god.
Dude, she got you places.
Rest
was
in
that
peace.
was that the car that you fucking had to sleep in when it was like summer out and like your friend kicked you out of the house and you and TJ fucking fell asleep in the car. Was that Rolla?
I think it was.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude! Can you tell me that story on the podcast right now? Like, do you remember what happened?
Yeah, we were. This was like back when I was a teenager and we were first. Like I first started smoking weed, so I was still getting like super high, and we went to hang out with Anthony, and
Yeah, I remember him.
it was back when I worked at Sonic, and my buddy Cole, fucking, he was my manager at Sonic, and he lived right down the street from it. We were at his house. Yeah, I think it was his house. Or no, it was our buddy Gerardo. Sorry. We were with Gerardo and Anthony, and we were hanging at fucking Anthony's house, and we got Sonic to eat, and we were just playing games, getting high as shit, and like I was falling asleep mid Smash Bros set. Like while I was playing, I just started dozing off and everything, and it had to be like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then all of a sudden I feel Anthony like pushing us out the door. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? He's like, all right, you guys got to go. See you later, dude. And I was like, wait, what? Oh, shit. And he closed the fucking front door.
No reasoning behind it.
I mean, I don't even... Apparently, we talked to him later, and he was like, yeah, you guys totally could have stayed. Because I was like, why'd you fucking do that? But, yeah, he closed the front door, and we were just standing there. It was me and TJ. And... I looked at TJ and he was like, dude, I can't drive.
Isn't that the worst, dude? That's
yeah.
so the fucking like. I remember like underage drinking like a motherfucker, and it's just like even a simple request like Jack in the Box. It was like you just look at each other like, dude, I'm about to ruin my family's summer right now with me dying. Like,
Yeah, literally, dude.
all for the sake of tacos, bro.
So yeah, neither of us could drive, and I was like, no problem, dude. I'll get us back to your house easy. And I got in the car in the driver's seat, and I turned the car on. Or no, I didn't even turn the car on. That was the problem. We fucking got in the car. I closed it, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking sit here for a minute, and like, then we'll leave. And I guess we both just passed out, windows up, middle of fucking summer, dude. I woke
So like
up.
at night, you know, it's also like 96 degrees.
Yeah, it's still hot as fuck.
You were in like by Verado too, so it was like in the desert too, huh?
No, I was. That was his sister's house, so he lives right next to the Fries on.
Like Litchfield and
Yeah, the surprise
yeah,
Fries.
Yeah,
It's like in the neighborhood right there.
yeah.
So it was still hot as fuck though, dude. And we woke up like covered in sweat, just drenched, suffocating, dude. Like couldn't fucking breathe.
You're like a fucking baby stuck in a car right now, dude.
Yeah. Seriously, and like I woke up gasping for air. Fucking like
Plus, you just smoked weed all night, so you're like so
yeah,
thirsty.
so thirsty, dude. Fucking I like smacked TJ, immediately rolled down all the windows, and I was like, oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh my god, dude, you could have died in that car. That would have been your legacy, bro. That
Man.
could have been you, dude. Yeah, dude, fucking underage. Well, I wasn't underage, but yeah, drunk driving is how I discovered what fucking white privilege was, dude. Did I ever tell you the story about me, Christian, and Davian?
Did you guys get pulled over?
So we were literally actually in that same corner. It was Litchfield and what's the street?
Waddell?
Yeah, it's literally where that Safeway and that Fry's are.
Yeah.
But we're heading north, so we're gonna turn right towards the Safeway. Davian's a fucking moron. He's just like, oh, there's this party with chicks, and I know you and Christian are fucking horny enough to take me to this party. And now, for the record, just to kind of fast forward, that party was like 3 dudes and 3 of their girlfriends.
Nice.
Like it was a fucking nightmare.
That rocks,
that's not
dude.
even a story we're telling. But like me and Christian were already like drinking hard, and you remember the fucking garage, dude.
Oh yeah.
We just drink all night in that fucking garage.
Fuck, dude, I kind of miss doing that.
Oh yeah,
in
that garage rocked. They had that big TV, and That big TV, that was my fucking dad's. That's the one he
That's
watched
the
fucking
big
porn
porn
on.
TV.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah,
dude.
the TV he watched porn on.
We out here watching big porn, son.
Yeah, we're out here smoking big porn. No, but we were fucking. So we're already drunk, and we pick up his brother, and his brother makes us go to a gas station to pick up some fucking Modelo Times.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I think what happened was, and I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, I'll go, we'll pick you up, like that. Like I'm fucking drunk.
Yeah.
And this is when Christian didn't have a license either. So like, and what annoyed me about that is he was nowhere near how drunk I was. I was like, dude, can you just please drive? Like, I would rather you get pulled over for driving without a license than you get pulled over for a
Just
DUI.
absolutely blackout drunk.
Yeah, dude. And so we fucking. I think what happened was that like it was a right or it was a red light, and so like, but I just made the right. I didn't stop. This fucking stupid pig. I'm like, you have nothing better to do. You know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
So, anyways, we get pulled over, and we actually get pulled over into the Taco Bell parking lot over there. And the guy. So let me paint the scene. The windows are rolled up, and you know me, I fucking wheeze. So it smells like beer in there.
I'm gonna hit this bong while you're telling the story.
Okay. And so it smells like shit in there as is. And Davian, who at the time was like 18, like is in the back seat, like with like I swear to God, like 330 racks of like fucking like Modelo's. Like it was so much beer. And this guy just like does like the, you know, like the classic, like the knock, you know, and I rolled down my window. Dude, I probably look like fucking, I'm like cockeyed. Like that's how fucking drunk I am. Like I probably look like that. What's that dude? What's that big black guy from fucking Friday? You know what I'm talking about? That Debo. You know how his eyes look like that, dude? That's probably like how my fucking eyeballs looked. And he was like, he's like, hey, how you guys doing tonight? And dude, dead ass, I was just like, okay, how are you? You know, like I'm trying to I got two hands, I got 10 and 2. Like I'm looking right at him. You know, I'm like, oh, I'm good. And he goes, oh, you know, just wanted to make sure everything was okay. You know what it was? It was during like a World Series, and he literally was like, yeah, a bunch of crazy, you know, drunks out there tonight. I just wanted to make sure you guys were okay. He literally has his flashlight looking at Davian in the back seat.
That's awesome.
Like with all this beer behind, and Christian's a little bitch, and he's just like. Like not looking, he's like so afraid, and I'm just like, oh yeah, we're okay. He's like, oh, where you guys going? I was like, down the street, and he's like, all right, have a good one, and just left. And I was like, dude, if I was a fucking black kid, you know what I mean?
I mean,
I was like, I told Christian, I was like, see, now I'm glad I was driving, because if you, a Mexican, were driving, we'd go to jail. So, and that's what I learned.
Especially without a license,
yeah,
dude.
that's what I learned what white privilege was, dude. Same situation happened when I lived in California. I don't even remember getting home. The only thing I remember is getting pulled over by the police. And I was driving down Reseda with no fucking headlights on at like fucking like 1:30 in the morning. Like it was last call for sure. And I was in the truck. Yeah, and the guy was like, how far do you have to go? And I was like, literally right down the street. But what I probably said was, I shot the street. Like, it was so bad. And he was just like, well, get there safe. And I'm like, what?
Hell yeah, dude.
What the fuck? See, now that makes me feel like if her and I go to like her parents' house and I have 2 Bud Lights, I'm going to get the one cop that's like, no, you're going to fucking jail tonight, dude.
Dude.
Like my good luck is seriously running out.
Have you ever been to jail?
No.
Me neither.
No, I've never been to jail.
But I feel like it's going to happen.
No, not for me anymore, because if I'm way too wasted, like at this point, like I've gotten to a point in my life where like I'm prepared to like, because if we're somewhere
Uber home.
or like the only places I'm trying to think, like the only places I really get drunk now are my house and maybe her parents' house. But even then, like we just sit there and hang out for a little longer. You know what I mean?
True.
Like I try to there hasn't really been a time where her and I are like a night on the town and I'm fucked up. You know?
And you're just like, let's drive home.
No. So I don't really see a situation where I actually go to jail. Yeah, no. Do you really think so? Like, do you think it would be for like DUI for you?
I mean, maybe not for drinking, but I feel like I'm always scared of getting like an asshole cop that's like, because I know weed's legal, but like it's still
Right.
not like, you know, you shouldn't operate a vehicle while high.
While having a fucking joint in your hand?
I do that shit all the time.
Right. Right.
And like, yeah, dude, that scares me a little bit still.
Dude, before it was legal, I remember fucking hanging. Dallas had a fucking gas mask in his car that he would fucking. He would just smoke his gas mask driving down the fucking street.
I remember him rolling up to my house one time with you in the car to drop you off, and he had a bong right in between his legs.
Yeah.
Pulling up to my
A
house.
fucking bong, dude. He might as well have had a fucking, what's it called? A fucking vaporizer.
Yeah, dude.
Like, just the most convoluted way to smoke weed while while operating a vehicle, dude. Like, he might
just
as well
taking dabs while driving.
he had like a fucking Rube Goldberg machine just around his car. There's a fucking dominoes and a bowling ball just to load his fucking pipe and smoke it, dude.
That would rock.
That guy, I always wonder what's going on with him. I still have beef with him just because he never apologized for fucking on my couch on my going away party. I'll still never forgive him for that.
I don't
know. Last time I heard about him, he was still going through some shit. And every so often he pops up in Snapchat, like for me, and I'm like, oh, hey, he's still alive. But
I think the last time I talked to him was when I deleted one of his Pokemon saves. And he was mad.
yeah, you're probably really mad at that.
He was mad because it was a game you gave me, and I don't remember which one. I'm pretty sure you gave it to me, and I asked if Dallas would be mad if I got rid of the save, and you were like, nah. And I never asked him. I was just like, yeah, all right, fuck it, I'll take Jacob's word for it.
Yeah, that's a fucking dude.
And there apparently there was good shit on that save.
Probably. I mean, he was the guy that did like the fucking. I always played those games like casuals. I just picked the same 6 Pokemon every single time, like no strat, no fucking special moves, just all aggro, GGs. Like he was the guy that would like do like the fucking Pokemon breeding and shit like that to find like top tier shit and like all that.
I just bred the Pokemon that I liked.
I never did that. I've never once in my life bred a Pokemon.
Really?
Really, never interest me. Those games, turn-based strategies, never really interest me.
Dude, when I was playing through Pokemon Black, I made so many fucking eggs in that game for one Pokemon just to get.
Yeah,
like,
see, like I thought that was so lame. Like to me, like I just didn't find that fun.
and then I raised that Pokemon to like 96 or something.
Right, and then they always start so little, and I'm like, I already beat this
fucking
game, so it's like
hell
I'm just
yeah.
gonna grind to get this fucking shit up. Like that's
Well, in Black though, there was like so much shit to do after the main game.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a problem. Like I didn't feel like I was just running around fighting random encounters.
we never had like a holy shit that was close moment, have we? Like, what about that time? Remember that time it was me, you, George, and TJ, and those cops.
And the cops came up at the park.
Yeah, that was pretty funny because we're all fucking little bitches and we're all like afraid. And
That's happened to me a few times, man. It happened with that, and then I was with Chris, Gibbs, and Diego,
oh my god.
and fuck somebody else. I don't remember who.
Side note, did I tell you about the dream I had where like the only thing I remember from the dream was literally texting Diego that I miss him?
That's hilarious.
And I was like, I haven't thought about this guy in fucking years.
Your
But I was
subconscious is trying to tell you something.
I remember hanging out with him, and then he became really weird, and then he became a fucking, I don't know. Didn't he get like a bunch of money or something, and then he stopped fucking hanging out with everybody, and then he started dating what's her name, and
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't even know what he's doing right now. Do you know what he's up to? I don't even have him on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I see he's like Sasquatch, dude. I see like his miscellaneous comments on some people's stats. Like, whoa, there's a sighting. Like,
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even think we're like friends on Facebook anymore. I haven't heard.
well, he's like Matt, and he ended up just started blocking everybody because him and Matt just got super woke after high school and started making like. Do you remember the infamous Harambe fight?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was. I think that's why Diego stopped talking to me. Is because I literally posted it was just a gorilla just to incite a fucking fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then-
mean, I remember talking about like how fucked up it was that they killed that gorilla, but like, dude, Diego was like,
on one.
he was like militant for that gorilla, and
Yeah, that him and the gorilla had like a fucking soul bond, dude.
yeah,
like,
dude, like he really
He went
needed people
fucking.
to
He
know
went
that
fucking tears of a Native American on that fucking
for real.
on that fucking gorilla, dude. Like, I don't know. I mean, I hope he's okay. It's same with the like Gibbs. Like, I haven't seen Gibbs since high school, and I just like I wonder what he's up to.
Gibbs is kind of Sasquatchy for me too because I've seen sightings of him.
Really?
Yeah, on like there's this girl I went to high school with. She's like relatives. She's like his cousin or something.
Sure.
And on her Snapchat, fucking, I'll see him like at her house or whatever, and
Oh shit.
he's got like a beard and shit. He looks like Chris Gibbs still.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
So a little like ginger guy with a beard?
Yeah, he totally looks the same.
That rocks.
And he's still like short as shit too. Like he looks like the same exact guy in high school.
I had a anxiety dream about high school the other day. Like I don't know. Like you look back at how you were in high school, it's just like never again. Like I don't want anyone to ever talk about how I was.
I don't know, man. I had a good time in high school.
I did too, but like I was also lame and I was too busy chasing fucking vagina and
It sounds like you were cool.
I wasn't. I thought I was because I was smoking cigarettes and I was in a band, but honestly, I really wasn't that cool.
All you're saying is base shit. You just keep listing the most base shit you can do as a teenager.
I remember me and Sebastian almost bullied the music teacher into like killing himself. That was pretty funny.
Jesus Christ.
But like,
Hell yeah.
like my legacy in high school was just I was like that emo kid that performed like the Star Spangled Banner, like Jimi Hendrix style. Remember that? Remember I had that super sick fucking ESP guitar, that red one? You were a freshman when I did that. I remember I did that. We were friends. I did the Star Spangled Banner. How do you that's
I didn't know you as a freshman, dude.
Yes, you did.
No.
No?
No.
Well,
Sophomore.
maybe you knew of me because I was that kid.
I knew sophomore.
That was pretty sweet. I miss little Robert. Hands down, you and Christian are definitely like the two biggest ride or dies I still have since high school.
I'm still little Robert, dude. I haven't grown at
Yeah,
all
you-
since high school.
Fucking same. Same, but I just went whiter. I didn't get taller.
Hell yeah, dude.
I got so fucking fat after high school, dude. That's what sucked too. Is like I was talking to my mom the other day. I was like, dude, like Matt and Aaron used to make fat jokes about me, like at the age of 18, and it's like I got so much worse. Like,
Dude, I mean, not to be an asshole, but you see pictures of you in high school,
Yeah,
and I'm
dude.
like, oh my god, dude.
yeah, dude, I got fucking big.
I have a fucking shirt of yours, dude.
Yeah,
An old shirt of yours from high school that I can wear.
you know, it'd be a funny bit is if I put it on right now.
That would be cool. I should bring it next time.
Oh my god, I'd fucking get so sad. Literally, dude. Like it really bums me out. And like I think it was just because like the stresses of adulthood really got to me to the point where my only comfort was food. It's like because I didn't smoke weed, and I definitely wasn't drinking really until after high school. But like I had beer for the first time, and I was like, well, this is the answer to all my problems. And I just started drinking like 90 beers a night, and then I'd have like 2 fucking pizzas, like because I worked at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying to drink a lot less now because recently I've been like going fucking ham.
You
Like
know
ever since I turned 21, dude, I've been drinking way too much.
Yeah, I was. You know, we were talking about the house. I remember me and Christian literally had like a tally, like or like I don't know if he knew, but like I had like a tally board of like every night that I got drunk. I think at one point it got to like a solid like 3 weeks straight if I was like drinking a night. Like
Yeah, dude, I remember the first time I drank for 7 days straight, and I was like, oh shit.
yeah, but that's like weird because I like thought of it as like,
I know,
like,
yeah.
dude, like this rocks, like you know, because you know what I
Yeah,
think it was
no,
too?
at the time I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
You know-
A whole week drunk.
You know what I think it was too is I think it was the fact that like maybe in a weird way like my parents by the time they were my age at that time were like having kids and like getting married and stuff like that, and that was like the farthest thing from what I wanted to do. So like it was cool that I could just express and like live the life I wanted to live, you know?
Mhm.
Because I never really think about the fact that like my dad had his first kid when he was 21, and Hillary, my stepmom, met me when she was 19. Like she's been a mom since she was 19 years old.
That's pretty crazy.
That's crazy, right? You know, and it's like I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm almost 30. I mean, me and Allie are almost to the point. Like I just think that like we're just smart enough to know that like we're just not fucking ready for it.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think that's just like a thing now where it's just like I think we're as a generation are like a lot more aware for the most part that like living fucking sucks, you know, and it just costs way too much money, you know, and the last thing I fucking want is a kid. Like I look at some people and like you know who I'm talking about, how they have like fucking 3 babies right now, and
Yeah.
I'm like, how the Like what? And you're younger than me? Like that's so fucking
It's
crazy.
insane, dude.
Can I say, I was gonna make fun of her so bad, dude, on fucking Snapchat, and I think she's a great person, but like on her Snapchat how it's always her like going out and doing stuff, and like she always is like buying fucking clothes and shit like that. She posted a picture like it was like it was like thanks dad with a heart, and it was like a picture of her like full gas tank. And I was like didn't you not just post about how like you spent like $100 like $100+ on like Reebok shit like fucking like 3 days ago? Like
Yeah.
just like dude, sometimes it just really stresses me out. Like I used to think that I wasn't gonna have kids ever, honestly, but I'm like getting to the age now where I feel like maternal instincts, because me, I'm so
You're a
fat.
mom.
Yeah, I'm a mom. I got fucking titties, like like
Are you gonna breastfeed?
I was telling Allie, I was like, I would, because Christian did it out of curiosity one time. Like
he let his
yeah,
kid breastfeed.
yeah,
on
he
him?
let Micah just like, and like they'll just latch on.
That's
and,
hilarious.
and he would tell
dude.
me like, cause he never has a shirt on like when he's at home, and he would tell me when he'd fall asleep with Micah, like he would always like wake up and like Micah's sucking on his fucking hairy nipples, like, and I was like, dude, that I told him, I was like, does it feel good though? He's like, yo, like I hate because it's my son, but like. Yeah, fucking rocks, dude. Like, yeah, but like I'm getting to the age where like that starts to sound fun, But like, honestly, I like my Warhammer and my guitars and shit more than I like a baby right now.
100%, dude. I would much rather play video games.
What's more fun than having a kid is just Allie and I being able to do whatever we want, whenever we want.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely been a lot of times recently where like we're at the mall or like even at the airport, like I'll see a cute baby and I'm like, oh my god, and like if that baby looked just like me, like
You should just steal one.
and then if we don't like it, we'll just return to sender. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry, I stole your kid. I don't want it anymore. No, I'm cool with being like an uncle, but the thing that sucks with that is that all my siblings are like 10 years younger than me, so that's not gonna happen for a long time.
You're gonna be a grandpa uncle.
Uncle Grandpa, like that weird fucking Cartoon Network show.
Oh shit, that actually is a show.
Yeah, Uncle Grandpa. It's a weird fucking show. Cartoon Network got super weird. Did you see the new iCarly? The adult
No.
iCarly?
I didn't.
Carly says bitch.
What?
Yeah, they say swear words and they drink.
What?
Yeah, it's on Paramount, like their new streaming
Do they
service.
show feet?
As Dan Harmon, an executive producer on this one, because now it's legal.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's just Dan Harmon's Dan Harmon. That's fucking Rick and Morty. That's not fucking. What's his name?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. Yeah, it's just Dan Schneider's hands, like on the off side of the camera, like tickling her feet. We gotta talk. What's up with your feet thing, bud?
What do you mean?
I
What
just
feet thing?
I want it on the record. It's like, do you really like that? Like feet stuff?
I mean it's a meme, but I'm totally not against it.
But like you've never like gotten arousal from like a nice pair of feet.
Oh, that's not true.
I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, it's not for me.
I don't know, man. I've seen some sexy toes in my day.
Well, yeah, but it's like, and then it's like you make the memes about it, but then I can watch like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and it's like Margot Robbie's feet are like right in your face.
Yeah,
you know?
no, that's great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that
or
shit.
like the chick that like, it's like I think it's a pretty ballsy and like Chad move for like Quentin Tarantino to be like, hey guys, you could joke about it all you want, but I'm putting it in my movie. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, because it's what he wants. He's an artist.
yeah, but
I would also find hot women and put their feet in movies if I was a director.
You're a fuck guy.
Yeah, dude, it would rock.
If you were a director, what kind of movies would you want to make?
I want Megan Fox foot movies.
Just Megan Fox foot movie 5.
Yeah.
Megan Fox foot movie
Instead
6.
of Jessica's body, it's just Jessica's feet.
Jessica.
Or Jennifer.
Yeah,
Jennifer's body, yeah.
Jennifer's
Jessica.
body 7, her feet.
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
Jennifer's body 6, resurrection of feet.
No, it would be Jennifer's feet 1 through 10, and each one is a different toe.
The Pinky Saga.
Yeah.
But like, I almost find like in a weird way, it almost kind of like grosses me out. Like that picture that you always share of like that lady putting her foot in Tarantino's mouth. Like it's so like I don't know. Like feet are just
Oh man, but that's Salma Hayek though.
Yeah.
Are you? What do you mean you don't want to suck on her toes?
I don't.
I
Honestly.
want to fucking wrap her feet in a tortilla and eat it like a burrito, dude. Are you kidding me?
It's so fucking nasty.
What?
If feet ceased to exist, it wouldn't bother me.
I don't. So here's the thing. I fucking hate tequila. I would kill to drink that tequila she dumps on her foot, dude.
It's so gross.
No.
I don't really have a lot of like. I don't have a lot of like real like obscure fetishes though.
That's not obscure, dude. Everybody likes feet.
Oh, okay, that's not obscure. It's not like shitting on people or something. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But like,
Yeah, I don't. I don't like that.
I knew one person that actually did like that.
Shitting on people?
Yeah, and he told me his story about how he like would desperately he was lonely because he was just like, I'm looking for love, but I'm also trying to find a woman who will just like literally like he told me it was almost like this old Tom Segura joke that I heard. It was like he literally like would watch videos of like plexiglass and like a camera and just like full just like diarrhea, like just
Whoa.
yeah. And he was like, he was like, I think it's because like it's so like gross and like so like not okay that I liked it.
What?
And I'm like, that's just unsanitary, dog. He's like, well, I'm not trying to like eat it,
Ugh.
you know?
But you're trying to stick your dick in it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, like not like, you know, like lather that shit up like a fuck. Like no, but like he just like looking at it, like he just liked it, like he just liked like that. Like, and I was like, do you like people like eating shit? He's like, no, that's gross. I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, but he just
Okay, so to be fair, when I take dumps, I definitely look at my poops.
I don't look at my poops.
Really? Man. 'Cause
I've always been that kid. So I learned about it in psychology that there's like a anal retentive and anal phallic children, and it's like
What?
no, it's a real thing.
Anal phallic?
No, wait, it's anal. Anyway, it's supposed to. So it's a study. Anal phallic. I'm so stupid. I'm not even fucked up. I'm just tired. Like, but it's a study that they. I learned about it in Mr. Chur's
I mean,
class.
you could be right. I don't even. Anal phallic could be the right term. I just think that's funny.
It's the anal penis.
Yeah.
This sounds like a Cannibal Corpse song.
I've never heard that.
But it's so essentially what they do is like you have two types of kids. You have when they both take a shit in a toilet, you have the kid that's like, look what I made, like I'm proud of this, and then you have the kid that's like, get that shit away from me, like flush it down the toilet right now. And
Is that real?
Yeah, it's like a thing. It's a real study, and like a lot of. And so it's like I am that kid. Like I don't like I wipe and then I don't even look at my.
Dude, I look directly at my dumps, and sometimes I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Matt used to send me pictures.
I
of his
remember
dump.
that.
Yeah, Matt,
I used to send. I've sent a few poop pictures to TJ and Brandon.
That's so fucking. I would stop being your friend. That's so disgusting, dude.
Sometimes you take fucking stupid big
I think it's
logs,
just
and it's
some-
like,
but I
holy
don't-
shit.
I don't even take shits out of my house.
That is funny.
No, it's not funny. It puts me in a bad mood. I feel bad for her. She knows. If, like the most part, the reason why I was cranky on the way home is because for like a good 6 hours I didn't take a shit.
You're insane, dude.
Like literally like we as soon as she knows as soon as we get home from anywhere, like I have to take a poop.
Dude, if I have to take a dump, I would do it on a toilet made entirely out of other people's dumps.
That's disgusting.
like if I really have to shit, there's nothing stopping me.
No, because I think as a kid it was always like because I played like sports and stuff like that, and it's just like it's weird. Is like I was never uncomfortable with like showering next to people, but like I just feel like pooping is just such a shameful act that like you just should do it in privacy. Like I don't like I hate the fact that our toilet doesn't have a fan. Like I hate it. Like I know there's times where I wake up and go poop, and she wakes up and she hears me poop, and it makes me uncomfortable.
It's funny because I can totally poop directly in front of somebody easier than I can pee in front of them.
I hate farting in front of her.
Yeah, you got mad at me for farting in front of her the other day.
I just hate it. Like I don't unless it's on like a TV show or like a movie where it's like not a real one. Like I find it gross. But then there's some stuff like I think of like a part that I used to always fast forward as a kid on White Castle, like the Harold and Kumar is where those two British chicks are like taking a shit. Like they're going like level 10 ham, like playing was it Battle Shits? And like I always fast forwarded that part because that was so gross.
Nah, man, poop is funny.
Yeah, or like the scene like in Pick of Destiny where he's talking to the dude and he's like, "Are you looking for the pick of destiny?" And he's like, "Oh." Like that's so gross. That's so fucking disgusting, dude. It's so fucking disgusting.
Dude, it's so funny.
It's not,
like,
dude. I just don't like it. I find like you won't catch me doing like porta pot. The fact that you do construction and you use porta potties, like I want to fucking die. Like that's so horrible.
dude, it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
And the other day, I went to go take a shit in a porta potty, and I straight up burned my ass cheeks on the seat, dude. They're sitting there baking in the Arizona sun.
You just have a ring of charred skin around your butthole.
It hurts so bad.
Ugh.
I had to hover over the already fucking tall as shit
Yeah.
porta potty seat.
8 hours. So 40 hours a week. I wasn't shitting. Like when I went to work, nope. It took a lot for me to pee. Okay. So even peeing in a public place, if someone is in the stall, I won't go in the bathroom because I don't want to hear you shit. Or if you're not like making the sound of shitting, I don't like the grunts. Like I find it gross.
Dude.
It's so fucking nasty, dude.
Dude, working in construction too, I stop at gas stations to take shits a lot. And so do all the other construction guys. So sometimes I'll be waiting in the bathroom and there's dudes like,
Can we get a Christian's opinion on this?
what, on people pooping?
Yeah, on how he is with poops?
Yeah, dude. I bet Christian's great with poops.
Yeah, he's a fucking animal.
Yeah, I'm sure he fucking admires his shits as well.
Let's see if he answers.
Because I definitely like to look at a job well done. That's why I hate automatic flushing toilets.
Oh shit, you know what? He might be working.
Tell him to fucking quit.
No, he's probably
Your call has
yeah,
been
he's
forwarded.
working. He would have had a lot to say on that. Oh, I said working. Sorry, hold on. Let me see if I can. Sorry. Wanted your opinion on pooping in public for the podcast. Okay. I don't know.
Now he has to take a break and come call.
Yeah, watch. He'll fucking go and he'll give us a call right fucking back. I bet you. It's just gross, dude. It's just not something that I like, and like I hate feeling like sweaty and dirty. Like when like with her, like I had to tell her all the time, like I'm sorry if I smell. She's like, you don't. Like I feel like I always stink, and maybe I honestly contribute a lot of that to my weight. Like I feel like I'm just a fat
people
sweaty.
are stinky.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking fat sweaty nerd. Like
You just walk up to a fat guy and go, ugh.
yeah, dude. Honestly, dude, like that shit's so fucking gnarly, and I don't know. It's just pretty heinous. I mean, I don't get how you could do it. I don't get how anyone could do it. But hey, you know, like whatever.
What, poop in public?
Yeah.
I just like it's. I don't understand how you force your body to ignore it. Is my thing like.
Oh well, she says the same thing. She's she's like, I don't understand how you can go, dude. I go days. If I have to, I'll go days.
Dude, I shit like 4 times a day.
The entire time we were in Flagstaff, we had a hotel room. I didn't poop. I didn't poop for 2 days.
Bro, what the fuck?
I know.
Is that like normal for you? Not shitting for 2 days, or is that just
I
like
poop-
because you
I
were
poop-
traveling?
I poop 3 times in the morning. Like,
All right, okay. So normally,
yeah, normally,
Okay.
yeah, it's I could do it no problem, but if I was stuck, yeah, I'll hold it for days until it's a medical emergency. Like they have to fucking remove an 8-pound blob of shit out of my colon because like
so like, I mean, does the feeling just not hit you the same? Like, or are you just
I feel
really good at clenching your ass cheeks?
Dude, my muscles are phenomenal. Like if I was like if I had a boyfriend, dude, like I'd rock his world with my ass with the muscles that are down there because
because like when I really have to shit, dude, it's like it's an emergency. Like
so that maybe by that logic, it's not. Maybe I'm just being a baby when I have to shit here. Like one big like Allie starts her new job on Tuesday, and I got really sad because I was like, she's gonna have to start getting up at the same time I do, and like I was like, dude, that toilet is mine for the first hour of my day.
yeah,
You know, but now it's not gonna be, and I'm like,
no way, dude. Just take a shit while she's in there.
nope.
Allie, would you have a problem with that?
I think she would. So then, yeah, she's gonna have a problem with it. My shits are fucking stinky. That's another thing too, dude. Is like I'm always afraid. Like it reminds me of like those memes, like where it's just like when you're trying to take a shit in high school, it's like, "Hey, yo, someone's fucking shitting in here." like that's my fear. Or like I just feel so vulnerable. Like I feel like you know how like a dog when they poop, like they look at you, like they're like afraid, like they're just like, "Please watch my back right now while I take a poop." Like that's how I feel. Like my pants are down. Like I don't know.
No, dude, I remember one day in high school, I was taking a dump, like, mid-class, I went to the bathroom to go take a shit, and, like, as I walked out of the stall, it was, like, Freddie on my right, and I don't remember who else, it might have been Diego on my left, but we all just walked out of the stall at the same time. We all just got done shitting, and we were like, yo!
You know, we've talked for 15 minutes about pooping.
Yeah, man. That's it's a topic I'm passionate
It's
about.
good.
I used to be scared of it as a child.
I am still scared of it as an adult.
No, like I used to be scared of like actually dropping the shit.
What are you talking about?
I used to think it would hurt to poop.
What?
Yeah, I was like instead of taking a dump, I would cross my legs and go hide behind the couch and just hold my shits in because I was like, it's gonna fucking hurt to drop this big ass log, and it did hurt, but it's because I held my shits for so long.
Yeah, but also at the same time, sometimes, dude, it feels really good.
Well, that's the thing is now, like, I love taking shits, dude. It's
No, I'm talking like
My favorite
sometimes,
thing.
like I take a dump and like my nipples get hard. You know what I'm talking about? Or like when you wipe your ass a certain way and you kind of like, you kind of just hit that button.
anytime I drop a deuce and I hit my ass with the toilet paper and it comes up clean, dude, that's ecstasy. That shit kills me. But when I take clean dumps, those are my favorite.
What about like the dumps where like you look down and there's nothing there? You ever had those?
Yeah, and those legitimately hurt my feelings, dude. Like, because those are the ones I struggle a lot.
Robert,
with,
that
you know?
poop's been dead for 12
Yeah.
years. I don't. Even, I'm getting sick. I don't even want to talk about.
This is gonna be great content for your listeners.
so
dude.
fucking disgusting.
I bet. You know what? Email Jacob. I don't remember his email.
TBD_manchild@gmail.com.
Tell him about your pooping habits.
Don't tell me about your pooping habits.
We can talk about this on a future episode because Jacob's gonna want to hear every angle of this.
You know, that's your homework. You know what? Then that's your homework. Is that if you're going to be on this podcast, you just need to convince people to just send in stories. And
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Definitely send us your pooping habits.
are we just the poop podcast now?
No, I mean just that'll be this week's topic because we went pretty in depth about this.
Yeah, dude. 16 minutes in. I know we started talking pretty much at the hour mark.
That's awesome.
So what do we? So are you gonna come back next week then?
Yeah.
So are we gonna do like basement dwellers?
I mean, we could
I mean,
if you want to. I don't want to change the name of your podcast.
I just spent so much money getting
I know.
everything. That's why we got to
Yeah.
edit it with it's like with your host Jacob Santoro and Robert.
Yeah, no, definitely just keep your intro and just like
no music, just and Robert.
when after it says your name, just pause it real quick and I'll be like, and Robert.
Oh, dude, literally come over whenever we could do that. Honestly, I have free range to the audio file. We can absolutely do that.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Let's cut that together.
And Robert.
And that'll be our beautiful intro.
All right. Well then, I will we'll catch up again next week then.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thanks for talking about shit for almost 20 minutes with me. That was nice.
Well, it's funny. I feel like this started off slow and it went a lot longer than I expected it to.
Yeah, just like, your sexual encounters.
Hell yeah, dude. That was a compliment. Thanks, man. I'll see you next week.
The slowest fucker in the West.
Yeah.
All right, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, dude.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks for coming down to the basement. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. While you're at it, leave a rating and review to help other people find out about the show. Got a question? Email Jacob at tbdmanchild@gmail.com or find him on Instagram at basement_dwelling_Jacob, Twitter at TBD_Jacob, and YouTube, The Basement Dweller. We will see you real soon.